let's play this game that
Sure.
we've been talking about. So you would like that condition to change. I would like to have already found, how would I feel? What emotions would I feel if that had happened? What emotions would I feel?
I feel...
So go nice and slow there, and express each one of them and then feel it. Milk the feeling of it just a little bit.
Well, I just like the excitement of...
Don't get too specific.
Okay.
If this were already done, if this condition were already accomplished, I would feel...
Satisfied.
So stay there, satisfied. Now just stay there for a little bit. Feel that satisfaction. Feel that in with more emotional. Satisfied. Happy.
Happy, content, fulfilled.
Easy.
Ease.
I'd feel
Relax.
well-being and balance and rightness and the perfection of it and accomplished and comfortable and steady and
Secure.
secure and sure
And knowing.
Knowing.
Feeling.
Yeah.
It's harmony.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
See, now you're there. Now you're right there. You got there without the condition putting you there. You got there. You got there. And just do that.
Let's keep doing that.
Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. Show yourself that you can get there like you just did again and again and again until that is the way you feel about that. And then the law must deliver to you the identical components that produce that. And can you feel how those emotions took care of everything? In other words, the security of it, the well-being of it, the rightness of it, the perfection of it, the harmony of it. In other words, you didn't have to get out your big, long list that you don't believe.
We got specific, though, right, after doing that?
You could. You could, and it might even be a good idea once you know you're really there, but not to make it happen, but because it's fun to do it.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not to make it happen. That's the distinction. When you put all those words in to try to convince yourself, they work against you. But when they are words that are inspired, now this is the thing that we really want you to understand. So you took the condition out of it by deciding to focus upon the emotion. And you effectively, it was really good, focused on the emotion. You accomplished that with ease. We can tell that you're on the brink of that because that came so easily to you. So you focus upon the emotion of it. And then law of attraction did its work because you were in the vibrational vicinity of it. Then more thoughts begin to be realized by you. And when those specifics begin coming more and more and more, that's an indication that you're right there. In other words, the manifestation has already begun. The manifestation began with your emotion. And then as more and more detailed thoughts come, that inspiration comes. When the actual manifestation happens,
It'll be easy.
it will feel so logical. You won't be yodeling down the canyons. You won't be riding home. It'll be like, oh yeah. So many try to make it happen. And what you want to do is be as specific as you can be and still feel good. These are some things that we know for sure. You've got this. You understand it in a way that you have not before. Together we did take thought forward, didn't we? And there's nothing serious going on. Everything is unfolding just as you want it to. And the universe is responsive to you. You are in charge of your own experience. And as you let your comparison with others inspire you to more, but you never let your comparison with others make you feel diminished, as you see the variety that surrounds you as helpful, so the competition causes your own desire to summon you to it, rather than letting the competition make you feel insecurity or uncertainty. Now, 100% of the population of your planet becomes your partner in crime, so to speak, your co-creative partner. Now, no matter what you see from this place right now of the knowledge that you hold, we can feel you knowing it. Now, everywhere you go, it will be easy for you to find love for those who you focus upon. Don't test yourselves. Don't go looking for stuff that bothers you to see if you can still feel good. Instead, trust that whatever's coming to you is helpful and reap the benefit of it having been there. And in that way, a big layer of an edge will come off of you, because in the lifting of that resistance, you're lifting your defenses. And when your defenses are lifted, anyone who thinks that they might offensively win over on you in some way, they can't play with you, because it's been your defensiveness that has summoned their offensiveness all along. It was you doing it all along. You just didn't know it. So what you're going to begin to notice from this moment forward, and you'll notice it a lot in the next few days, is that more things that you've been wanting are going to come to culmination faster. That speed that you're looking for is going to be more evident to you. But the other thing that's going to happen, and this is our favorite part of this, is that in any event, you're going to feel more ease and fun in the process. We like to say to you that when you made the decision to come into this physical body, you had 3 intentions that were equal in their intensity. You came to experience freedom and growth and joy. We want to say to you that then and now, you are so free that you can choose bondage, and that growth or expansion or evolution is the natural result of you being focused here. So you just can't escape that. You can't escape your freedom. You are so free you can choose bondage, and you cannot escape your expansion, because that is an inevitable result of being here. But the joy factor is optional. The joy factor, moment by moment by moment by moment by moment by moment, is optional. And as you let how you feel be the thing that matters most, and you start leaning in the direction of giving people the benefit of the doubt, looking for reasons to feel good, making lists of positive aspects, improving your expectation about positive outcomes, what you will begin to notice is that the universe has always been on your side, but you will feel like the blessed one like never before, as things just work out for you in such obvious ways. People who are not studying this with you and who are not paying attention to their own emotions, who are still putting things in those piles, and you too, they are going to be impressed with how happy you are anyway. And they are also then going to be impressed with how things are so apparent in the way they work in your favor. And in time, some of them, especially those you focus upon the most, they'll come to you and they'll say, "What are you doing? What are you doing that is different?" And your answer is such a simple answer. I decided that I'm just going to live happily ever after. I decided that I have control over my perception of things, and I'm leaning toward giving people the benefit of the doubt, no matter what. And in doing so, I just get happier and happier and happier. And you know, you can say to them, the happier I am, the more things come my way. And the more things come my way, the happier I am. But here's the thing that I sort of stumbled over. I didn't wait for something to happen that I then got happy in response to. I am no longer a happy reactor. I'm a happy actor. I got out ahead of it. I didn't try to fix it and make it happier. I got out ahead of it where it was already happy. What do you mean? I just daydreamed more. I just thought more lightly about things. I just stopped making anything so serious. I stopped worrying about stuff. I stopped putting my nose in everybody else's business. I stopped taking the responsibility of how they feel and putting it on myself. I stayed more in my lane. Did more things that felt good to me. Pampered myself more. Deliberately did more things that feel good. Doesn't take much to turn it, you can say to them. Just took a little bit. But once it turned, I knew it.